stayed up way too late last night. We've been in the car all day, besides visiting my grandfather who still doesn't know exactly if I'm gay or not, and it's a very scary situation for me because it was more awkward than anything, and the fear of just not knowing how he'll react is even bigger. And then, you know, his wife is, she has a son who's gay. He given her a lot of shit about that, and, you know, they already had a bad relationship, but then, you know, saying stuff about that was also very hurtful to her. And for her to hear that, you know, his first grandson is gay might be like payback, and that's what my mom was saying, so I don't really know how I feel about that. It's just weird. He usually holds grudges if you don't talk to him for a while, or he gets really awkward, or, you know, resents you. But I started reaching out to him at one point, and he's really bad at reaching back. I try to establish this connection with him. I'll at least call once or twice a week. A few years ago, I think I call him one time. He just says, "I'll call you back. I'll call you back." I was like, all right. He never called me back. So then I just never called him. I was trying to make up for him already getting mad at me for not doing it in the first place, but then when, you know, he did that to me, it was just kind of, no, it hurt me. And then I ended up just not really caring anymore, because, I mean, if he didn't want me in his life, that's one thing. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but just to get mad at me about that, it was just the annoying part, I think. They were asking me, you know, do you have a girlfriend? No, but he's like, you know, I'm like, I mean, girls are all around, you know. Or he's like, I bet the girls are chasing you. I'm like, yeah, they're all around me. I didn't get the chance to really say anything. You know, his sister was in there. It's just, you know, they live in a very bigoted and, you know, small community. And that town is known for, like, meth labs and other things. It's very out in the boondocks, kind of. So being in that community is just, things spread fast, and I don't know when he's gonna die, but I mean, should it matter that I'm afraid that he'll die ashamed or embarrassed, you know? I mean, but think about it, like, this is what our culture and religion and it's what they turned it into, is something that is worth being ashamed of, worth embarrassing other people over. And somebody commented, or a few people commented on my College and Closeted video, and if you haven't seen it yet, there's the link. Here we go. Let's go through comments. I'm a college student also, so I have a question. When is it the right time to come out to your homophobic parents, or is it fine to hide it forever if it's going to hurt them? Honestly, I plan on making a video for something about that even more, because I am still in college, and I have been through a difficult process through coming out that I really haven't gotten the chance to really talk to you guys about. Besides coming out in college, it was the coming out to my parents, which was, oh my gosh, it was really bad. There was a lot involved in that, and I don't mean to keep teasing you guys, but it's been something that I've been just planning on how I want to go about saying it, because it has involved, I mean, I've had legal threats. I just don't want to share too much yet. I hope you can understand that. And a way to answer your question a little bit is, don't recommend keeping it from them forever. You know, having them leave this world without knowing who you really are and how you really feel, or how your sexual identity has really impacted your life in a society that doesn't fully accept you, or having parents that don't fully accept you. A mother's love is not something to be underestimated. And as far as a father's goes, I mean, it can be really awkward. Possible for them to feel like it's their fault, and he might not know how to talk to you anymore. He may not feel like he has anything in common with you. It's not fair, though. That's not fair to you. That's not fair to any of us. I want to tell you that things might go well. I want things to go well for you, but in a moment like that, it might not. It may be really hard, and the right time is once you're independent and you can really take care of yourself. And I do not recommend keeping it from them forever, but eventually getting to the point of telling them. It's going to require you to either have some independence, or, you know, some sort of autonomy over yourself. Being the only son, that kind of gave me some power in that situation. And her investing herself in my life for so long and sending me to Catholic school and all that money that she had spent on that, I mean, she would be an idiot to not help me with college and not help me with my life and let this be something worth not supporting my living and the things that I needed, the things that she's responsible for as a parent. I have a biological father out there who's never spoken to me, but I did have a father that raised me till I was 10, and he passed away. He loved me. I had known for so long, and I was only 10 years old, and I think there was a moment where he was just really wondering, hiding yourself. I mean, you could go the rest of your life regretting it. I regret. I think there was one night when he was like, Simon, can we talk? I want to talk to you about something later. He went to sleep, and, you know, he never got to ask me or talk to me about it. Now I'm never going to know. And I regret that. When's the best time to tell your parents? When you're autonomous and you're safe, or you have a backup plan. Don't have any high expectations for things to be good, because they may not be. The more you allow yourself to be free, the more happy you're going to be, though. The best time is when you know you're going to be okay, you're going to be safe, you're going to be able to be independent and support yourself, and if you're okay with a really negative reaction, if you're willing to do that for the opportunity to tell them who you are and let that free you even more psychologically. So